What are the major challenges that you face when it comes to implementation of any such projects? Is it from the bureaucratic levels, or is it on the ground, or is it the infrastructure, is it the money, or is it a combination of all?
Combination of all. I would say the major factor is money, is finance. Government ordinarily, some might say, should be responsible for ensuring that all the residents within their country have access to electricity, access to basic infrastructure. However, we know that in a number of African countries, they may not have the financial capacity, may not have the technical capacity to be able to deploy these solutions at scale and within a short time frame. And so there's need for that public-private sector partnership. Even though private sector can crowd in finance, but it's not for all projects. When we're looking at rural communities, they're not the most viable of community. How are they able to pay for the power supply? How much power do they even need? Can they even consume sufficient power to, keep the mini grid running? So finance, in summary, is a major challenge just because of the viability aspect. No private sector company wants to go into business where they're not going to see a profit. They're not going to see a return on investment with a reasonable time frame. There's need for patient capital, there's need for patient grants, and there's need for passionate companies as well. Because ordinarily, the large companies that are into energy access, again, they're not likely to go into these rural communities. So we need to be able to develop, smaller companies, who are willing to take this risk, to take on smaller businesses and help them build that capacity, help them raise the capital to be able to support government in bridging the energy access gap within the hardest to reach communities.